It's May 21st. It is now 4 years into Solomon's reign as king of Israel, and God is answering his prayer. His kingdom is secure and his wisdom is renowned. His reputation and his claim to the throne are firmly cemented. And so he turns his attention to building the temple, a permanent structure to replace the tabernacle. It was his father's great dream, but now Solomon has fully embraced it and taken ownership of it as his project. Solomon needed the cedar from Lebanon, which was the very finest wood available, and he needed large amounts of it. Some kings would have used their army to take it by force, but Solomon rightly engaged King Hiram of Lebanon in a trade agreement to provide food commodities in exchange for the wood. The construction materials alone, not to mention the labor involved, would cost Israel a fortune. Construction of the temple was a 7-year project. And Solomon spared no expense on the temple. He did so because he knew the entire project was for God's glory and God's alone. Solomon wasn't building a monument to himself. He wanted its splendor to be a reflection of God's supremacy over his creation. Solomon said in 2 Chronicles 2:5, "The house which I am building will be great, for our God is greater than all gods." Solomon had the right attitude. He rightly understood that there is indeed a place for extravagance in God's kingdom. We see this principle another time in Scripture when Jesus allowed his feet to be anointed with extremely expensive oil, an action that drew criticism from some around him at the time. And Solomon rightly understood that God deserves the very best that we have to offer him. In fact, we don't have a record in Scripture of God ever refusing the gift of those who sought to give him the very best and the finest of what they had. Here's today's application. Are you giving God the very best that you have? Is he getting the best of your time and of your attention? Meditate on that today. Now here's today's prayer.